The United Nations mission in Somalia has voiced grave concerns regarding a recent press release from the permanent mission of Ethiopia to the United Nations. Somalia's envoy to the United Nations has directly accused Ethiopia of disseminating misinformation through its statement, which addresses Ethiopia's alleged infringement upon Somali territory. Earlier this week, Ethiopia's permanent representative to the United Nations, Tesfaye Yilmaz, expressed disappointment over what he termed unjustified accusations made by Somalia during a UN Security Council briefing on February 19, 2024. Somalia's ambassador, Abubakar Bale Dahir Osman, warned of potential repercussions, including the resurgence of extremist groups like Al-Shabaab, and highlighted Ethiopia's attempt to block President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud's access to the African Union summit. While refraining from directly refuting the claims out of respect for the ties of fraternity between the peoples of Ethiopia and Somalia, Sabo defended Ethiopia's recent port access agreement with Somaliland. He described it as neither unprecedented nor contrary to international practices, emphasizing its aim to secure Ethiopia a sea outlet without undermining the interests of any other country. In a strongly worded response, Abubakar Bale, Somalia's envoy to the United Nations, has directly accused Ethiopia of disseminating misleading information regarding its alleged violation of Somali territorial integrity, stating, "The claims presented lack factual accuracy and are misleading." The permanent mission of Somalia to the United Nations underscored, Ethiopia's actions constitute an egregious breach of international law and Somali sovereignty. Somalia's diplomatic representation emphasized the potential destabilization of both regional and international security. Somalia's envoy reiterated the severity and implications of Ethiopia's actions, particularly emphasizing Ethiopia's instrumental role in providing troops to the African Union mission in Somalia, AMISOM. The envoy emphasized the stark contradiction between Ethiopia's actions and the established legal framework, including resolutions from the United Nations Security Council, which could potentially unravel the painstaking progress made in combating Al-Shabaab over the past 2 decades. Despite Ethiopia's stance, the international community has predominantly rallied behind Somalia, with countries such as Egypt, Turkey, the United States, and the European Union condemning Ethiopia's actions as a breach of Somalia's sovereignty. In response to the MoU, Somalia signed a 10-year defense pact with Turkey to protect its marine resources and maritime borders.